Welcome to WagerTalk TV. I am Kelly Stewart, joined by Dave Koken and Adam Trigger of WagerTalk.com. We're going to the ACC. Wake Forest coming in hot into Tallahassee to play Florida State. 7-point underdog total, 64.5. Adam, I really want to make a case for the Demon Deacons. Our good friend Drew Martin Betts gave out the Wake Forest Demon Deacons on our show, The Hustle, and I had them circled on my long list as more of a fade of Florida State, if you will. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to the window with this team, but I'm not sure Mike Norvell's team is ready to be a 7-point favorite. But at the same time, Wake is off that hard-fought game in overtime versus Clemson. I think this line stinks to the high heavens, and I'd want to make a case for the Demon Deacons. Your thoughts?
I want to make a case for them too, Kel. I've had a great college football season so far, but the thorn in my side of late has been Florida State. My only loss last week was BC in a game where that game looks like Florida State absolutely just trashed them. But BC, it was awful. They were not ready to play from the opening kick. So I attribute that just as much to BC just not showing up as I do to Florida State having a good game. And I was on Louisville the week before, and I felt like Florida State was fortunate to cover the 3 there. They did it right at the end and won the game by 4. So yeah, I'm trying to fade this Florida State team as well. The only thing that puts me off is really the result from last week. Wake Forest had every opportunity to beat Clemson in that game, and to not do it in the fashion that game was played out, I guess creates a letdown spot for Wake Forest. With that being said, I don't think I want to lay points with Florida State. They haven't been good in the favorite role in conference play. So there's one reason where I would look to go against Florida State. And second, they haven't played a quarterback like Sam Hartman yet, who was outstanding in the Clemson game. He makes every throw, and his ability alone might be good enough to cover this number here, because I think he's going to be able to keep Wake Forest in the game. The offenses are what they are, and obviously, Florida State, they're leading the ACC in offense, and I think that's the general thought is they might just be too much offensively for Wake Forest here. But Wake Forest they've created a turnover 33 of the last 35 games, and so while their defense is going to give up yards, they tend to be opportunistic. I like Hartman. I think he could keep Wake Forest in the game, so I do lean the points with the Demon Deacons.
We'll see if I end up getting to the window with him, but Adam mentioned his pretty awesome college football season thus far. Last week, he was a $2 Tuesday handicapper, wire-to-wire winner with UTEP winning as double-digit underdogs at home. So thank you, Adam, for that. Dave Koken, maybe you can give me a little nudge here to get me to the window with Wake Forest.
Well, that's the side I like. Wake Forest showed me a lot last week. I know it's a tough loss, but listen, they're down 14-0 immediately in that game. And it looks like, well, okay, nice little team, but you're up against the big boys here and you're going to get blown out. Well, that didn't happen. And from that point on, Wake Forest was the substantially better football team. The post-game win expectancy clearly indicates that Wake Forest should have won the football game. Clausen has to get them ready here. I mean, it was a tough physical game, and now they have to travel. So that's not a real positive. But I think Wake Forest is the better football team here. I think they've got a better coach. Hartman is outstanding, and you're getting a touchdown. I don't know that I'd go money line on this, but I think you're getting enough points to make a case for the Demon Deacons. Let's go with the Wake Forest and make it a unanimous consent here.
I love it. We're going to hit the trifecta here over at WagerTalk. Dave right now has also been doing amazing in college football, particularly with his 5% plays. He hit another one with Western Kentucky last Saturday, now at 87.5% in 2022 in all 5% play. So congratulations to Dave on that one. He has a NHL futures bet up right now at WagerTalk.com, also a 5% play. So make sure you guys head over to WagerTalk.com, see what Dave and Adam both have up for sale.